Time now for the evening rush. We begin with breaking news. Hobbs police say a babysitter is behind bars this evening, accused of leaving a child in a hot car for several hours, resulting in the child's death. Police say Tammy Brooks was babysitting the child and called 911 at about 1:30 this afternoon. Police say they are not sure what Brooks was doing while away. She was arrested and charged.
New at 6, officials across the state are mourning the loss of New Mexico State Senator Carlos Cisneros. Several state officials confirming Cisneros died of a heart attack. He served 35 years in the state Senate beginning back in 1985. The Democratic lawmaker played a leading role in annual budget negotiations as well as legislation on tax policy. The parents of the 5-year-old Espanola girl found dead in the Rio Grande are planning a memorial. In a statement, the mother and father of Renesmee Calzada say they will not comment on the case to avoid hindering the investigation. They also outlined plans to have a traditional Native American funeral, which will be private, then a public memorial so the community can say goodbye.
911 calls reveal what happened after a man was seen on video doing donuts in a busy intersection, leading to a police shooting.
Like putting it to his head, threatening anybody, and then just like I said, doing donuts in the entire intersection.
Police say 23-year-old Isaiah DeBaca had been driving in circles in multiple intersections, holding up rush hour traffic in the area of Central and San Mateo. He is expected in court on Friday. An Albuquerque City Councilor is pushing for dogs and cats to be microchipped. Right now, people in Albuquerque are supposed to be getting their licenses for their pets every year. But a new ordinance being presented to City Council by Diane Gibson calls for doing away with the licensing system and making microchipping mandatory.
Your weather headlines for Wednesday aren't a whole lot different than today. We're going to see another dry day on the way with our best shot for at least a couple storms across the southeast. If you want more widespread storms, it does look like by Thursday we'll start to pull more moisture into the state.
2 cadets at the New Mexico Military Institute are accused of rape. According to the criminal complaint, the 15-year-old female victim was drinking with other cadets in the dorms Saturday. She says she felt dizzy and went to lie down. That's when police say 18-year-old Kiarian Freeman and David Johnson are accused of raping her. Her arrest warrants have been issued for these men.
Right now, APD is searching for a man they say tried to rob a bank in northwest Albuquerque. The attempted robbery happened at the Wells Fargo on 4th in Candelaria. Police say the suspect walked up to the drive-through window demanding money but was not given any. They did not see a weapon on him.
New Mexico health officials say because of a wet year, they do not expect cases of the West Nile virus to stop anytime soon. This after confirming a 75-year-old woman has died from the virus in Bernalillo County. They say she had other health conditions. There are now a total of 20 cases across New Mexico.
A new report is calling on the state to expand access to mental health services. A report by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services says many New Mexico counties are in need of licensed providers who can serve patients relying on government assistance. The lack of help often translates into crime. The report also highlighted our high suicide rates and overdose deaths.
Well, our threat index for tomorrow is no threat at all. It is a 1. We're going to have some mild temperatures in the afternoon and largely dry conditions.
Scientists are studying prehistoric crocodile fossils found in New Mexico. Bob Cheesebro and his 2 sons found this small fossil in the Ojito Wilderness last year. The New Mexico Museum of Natural History and Science confirms it is part of a crocodile skull from 150 million years ago. The New Mexico film industry is helping educate its future employees. The show Better Call Saul donated $68,000 as part of a give back program. The money went to several programs that teach film students, including New Mexico State University and San Juan College.
The Isotopes are wrapping up their season by poking fun at fan complaints on social media.
I am revolted by the idea of cotton candy on a hamburger.
Lowrider night? Really? Why not meth night?
Modeled after Jimmy Kimmel's mean tweet videos, the Topes had staff members read aloud mean comments about the team on Twitter and Instagram and respond to them. They say that video is all in good fun, and it was pretty
very
fun.
funny.